Hi, today we're going to do a demonstration on Okamoto 1224DX. This is a 3-axis Okamoto. We've got the CROSSFEED, the longitudinal table, and automatic downfeed. Machine's currently wired for 220 volts, 3-phase. I have it currently parked. This will start your table, and a CROSSFEED moving in and out. The amount of the CROSSFEED step is adjusted here hydraulically. The speed of the table is adjusted here hydraulically. And the downfeed is all automatic. All right, so if I park the table now, we have a rapid movement of the wheel up or down. Also, we have a manual pulse generator that we can use 3 different settings to get down onto your workpiece. It can turn 50 millionths, 1/10, or 1,000 increments, which is pretty fine. And then we have our programming section here, where we enter our value in this window here. So let's just say I wanted to take 10 thousandths off the part. I'll put a 1 here, and we'll start our table going. Now each of these little knobs here, you can adjust where your coarse feed stops and where your fine feed begins. Also the amount of the coarse feed and the amount of the fine feed, and then finally the amount of spark out. So to go ahead and start this to feed, first of all, we're doing a surface grind now. We can also do, you have 3 different modes of grinding. You have surface grinding, where we feed down at the reversal of the saddle. And you have plunge grinding or slot grinding, where you feed only with the reversal of the table. In other words, you wouldn't be using the saddle. And since that's the quickest, just to show you, I'm going to select that mode. Now you see that the cross slide has stopped moving. I'm going to go into automatic. And each time I go back and forth, if you could see this readout here, you see I'm feeding down 1,000ths each time, until I get to 1/10 before final size. And now it goes to 0, does the 2, complete, passes back and forth, and then parks. So if we bring the camera over here so we can read this as it's working, I'll show you that again. Now you've ground your part. This is on here with the magnet nice and tight. Now you've ground that part. We want to take another 10 thousandths off. So we would come down with our wheel, we would skim the part, we would touch it, we would measure whatever it is we need to remove, and then we would put, say, 10 thousandths here. I have my changeover points all set on the control, so all I got to do is start the table and then go into my automatic mode, and you'll see each reversal of the table. This is just for a demo now. We come down 1,000ths. When we have 1,000ths left on the part, we start to feed in tenths. And now we're done. Then depending on what I have this set on for spark out, it'll spark out. Now in order to go, in plunge you can feed on left and right, or just the one side. Or now we'll go to the surface grinding mode, which includes the table. I'll start the table up again. Now our cross feed is going. I'll put another value in here of, say, 10 thousandths, and I'll start this to feed. So now this won't come down with each table reversal, but it will come down with each reversal of the saddle. So there you go, down to 9 thousandths. 8 thousandths. 7. The amount that this slide moves in and out is adjustable by 2 sliding dogs on the left side of the saddle. Now we're down to 500. And when we get to 1,000 before final size, we're going to switch from our coarse in feed to our fine in feed. And that value is set here at the fine grinding allowance. It tells you where you shut it off. All right, we're going to run out of time on this video, but as you can see, it's feeding down now to the 1,000s. Now it's going to go into its fine feed, which will be in tenths until it gets down to 0. And then it will do a number of passes where the saddle goes completely back and forward and back again until the machine is completely sparked out. Okay, thank you very much.